Alright, so this is today's Daily Gravity. I just stopped out here at my shop. I had to grab a couple things. We're going to go look at a house for my son, so he has a place to stay for college. And we're just looking for something that we can always come back to every once in a while if we need to. But before I did, I had to grab a few things that we were going to go take with us. And I wanted to do this video for you yesterday. But this is what I'm about to show you is so simple, but it helped me get so many more leads and so many more sales in just a couple lives. Like I went live a few times and it has been dramatic just using this. So this is, I went to Office Depot, and this is the PDF, you know the email only bonus that I talk about? Well, it's, we talk about it in pillar number 4. When I took this and just went to Office Depot, I had it printed on 100-pound paper, so it's pretty hefty, it's thick. And then I had them laminated so I could write, like this is right here, this is dry erase. But I had this printed, and so in my lives, I'm like, guys, if you go here, and I can, like, when I'm in my life, I can point at these different little things and they can't quite make it out. So they want to know more. It's like a curiosity factor. But the other thing is I show them, I'm like, you get these videos, and a hot topic for me is like email marketing and things like that, right? So and how to go live on TikTok. So I did that. I put, a video in there that's like on my YouTube channel. And then I put the email marketing one here. And then I made attraction, conversion, and delivery links. And I just show them this. And it gives them, how it's cool? You almost want to hold it, don't you? It's like you almost want me to just, like, you could. So when you go on the live, I'm like, yeah, if you go here to makeonce.com, you just opt in. I send this to you. And then I explain why I do it to them. And they love the transparency of that. And they also realize, because this is actually valuable. So you can take your process, and when you do the email only bonus, and remember in the email only bonus, like right here, I have a call to action to go buy Build Lab, and I put a link in it right here so they can go buy it, and I'm explaining it to them. It's like Inception, like the movie Inception, like a dream inside of a dream. It's kind of like you're remember how I say all the time, like your source is your product? Well, that's what I mean. Because you're using the product and everything you do in the product to demonstrate to the people and educate about the product, which causes them to want to go buy the product. It's amazing, right? It's also very simple, and it keeps things simple because you can just pull this out in the live. You can use it to explain things, which makes them want it more. They go here, and if they watch any of these videos that are just videos that are on your YouTube channel that they probably don't know about because they're maybe not finding you on YouTube, or they haven't yet. So then it gets them over to your other channels. I should put in here, actually, I should modify this and put some links to some TikToks. And you want to do that in your emails too, when they, like your value train emails that you're sending each day. You actually want to put like your TikTok videos in there, some of your best ones. Put some of your YouTube, obviously, that's where we do a lot of it with the value train and everything. And then stick just all the different places that you could be, because some of them might actually hang out on some of the other platforms a lot more than another. And if you can make it convenient for them to continue learning about you in their own place, this is key, right? So anyhow, I wanted to share that with you. You should go to Office Depot, just go somewhere and have it printed off. You don't have to laminate it, but it lasts longer. And it just doesn't, it just protects it more, and you can draw on it with a dry erase and wipe it off. You could, but it's a neat thing. It's like an eye candy, and they imagine getting it, which gets them into your email. And the only reason they'd want this anyway is if they're the right person, because who else would want this? This is, to some people, this is like, it's like they don't even give a crap at all. Like, if you're not into this, and this isn't how you do business, and this isn't how, like, you don't even care about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like people that don't like fly fishing. They just don't even care anything about it, right? So and I tell you that because if you put very specific on here what your course is, this should be a little sales piece, right? This like a little secret sales weapon. But, ooh, is that the next module, secret sales weapon? But you know what I'm saying? So it should be a little secret sales weapon. It should be a little secret marketing weapon. And it should be very valuable to them. And it should just be all about the product. Make it look cool. You see how this has like a bunch of little gizmos and gadgets, like a watch or something, right? You know, the more complex it looks. I get that comment all the time. We had a guy, he commented on one of the lives. He's like, yeah, man, since I've had your system, I've made $3,800. And I was so cool because another guy then sent that message to me. He screenshotted it in one of the lives. So that was cool. You know, if you just go live and have a conversation with them and you get used to looking at that camera like it's your ideal customer. I mean, think about right now how this feels pretty casual, doesn't it? And I mean, it really feels like I'm talking to you, doesn't it? I really am. That's the funny part. But you know how it just feels like I'm just talking to you and nobody else? Like nobody's getting this experience except for you. It's all about how you communicate with the camera. And I just imagine my best customers. And I just think about how do I help them? You know, how can I make sure to do the thing? Kind of like you'd be upset if your refrigerator didn't work. You know, like you don't want to sell somebody a broken refrigerator. This stuff has to work. And you know, what I love about what this stuff is, if you're training and teaching on stuff like this, is like, people be like saying this to me sometimes. They're like, well, how do I know this works? And I'm like, how did you get here? How are you talking to me right now? How are you actually watching this video if this stuff didn't work? You know, and it's so cool. So anyway, I don't know. This is today's Daily Gravity. I hope you like it. Gonna be busy next few weeks here, so it'll be interesting how everything goes down. But anyway, appreciate you. Put down in the comments what questions you have about anything we talked about in this video today, or anything else you'd like me to cover. I really want to help you with these daily gravities. I think of it as like the mortar. Like if we think of Build Lab in the course as like all the bricks and everything, the blocks that we've got to accomplish. I want these daily gravities to be like the mortar that secures all that and because there's a lot of nuance to this game. And for those of you that are wondering the most, like, what should I do? Just model what I'm doing to you. This is what you do. This is an education business, what I'm running. I'm educating people about how they can start and grow a paid subscription community, you know, an online program, a mastermind, or just teach digital education. You know what's helped a lot too? Is I stopped like looking at everybody else. And I just started pulling from my own like stuff. I know there's people be like, oh, well, everybody else teaches this too. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter where you go on the planet. If you want to play basketball, there's certain elements that you're going to do that everybody else does, like dribble, pass, shoot, bounce it, you know, overhead pass, no looker. If you go anywhere on the planet and they're doing online marketing and they're running a paid subscription program, these are the things you do, what I'm doing. This is like, you know, some people call like in sports, there'll be one team running the exact same play as another team, but the one team, they call it, let's run number 5, everybody run 5, and the other team runs, they call it blue 12. They're like blue 12, but it's the same play. Same thing goes here. That's why I don't want you guys to have imposter syndrome. Instead of worrying about imposter syndrome, why don't you just worry about solving the problem for your customer? Nothing could be better than that. They don't care what you do, just solve their problem fastest, easiest, in the most fun way, easy way, get it done efficiently, and they'll come back and they'll tell others. It's just that simple. So anyhow, any questions you have, let me know down in the comments, because I'll create videos and send them to you. Hope you guys are loving Build Lab. It gets better every single day, you know? So I appreciate you so much. I can't do this stuff without you, and I hope to heck you're getting a lot of value from it. It can only get better if we communicate about what it needs. So this is like a little ecosystem, little machine, and we just need to keep honing it in, and because eventually I'm going to make it so that you can sell Build Lab also. So like if you're a member of Build Lab and you bring people to Build Lab, I'm going to give you guys like 50% commissions, recurring commissions. You know, just like, for instance, I'm on the affiliate program with ClickFunnels. And so I pay, even though I don't use ClickFunnels for my own stuff anymore, I still pay the $297 a month because I make so much money from them as an affiliate. They give me, you know, I think it's like 40% or 30%, I don't even know, but it's nice. I recognize it. So, you know, to me, like, I want to do the same thing. Like, we can make Build Lab really good, because then you could invite your customers to this community at some point too. And the better the community, the more valuable the product is. The more valuable the product is, the better it is. The more people want to join it, so that when you share it as an affiliate, imagine making, you know, whatever I charge for Build Lab as it progresses, it's always going to be a recurring revenue. But even if you did the $97 a month, imagine if you sent 100 people here, and you know, that's 40, that'd be like almost $4,400 a month or something, recurring revenue, and you don't have to do anything. You instantly had a product to sell. Because I noticed that's the problem. People want to do what I do, and they love what I'm doing, but you know, creating this product obviously isn't that simple. You know, you got to focus and stuff like that. But God, I hope this has been sounding okay. I think it was like laid the other way. But you know, it's these things are great, by the way. You should get you some. These little Ulanzis, cheap. They really are cheap, but I mean, they work pretty good. I wonder how it sounds if I just hold it. So anyhow, that, you know, we'll be doing that. But if we make this thing great, and it is like people get in and get out, and they can get there. And most people, they don't. I promise you, they won't want to leave, because the community will be so powerful. And then those daily gravities that they get, and then just being on the weekly Q&A calls. Dude, those are powerful. I hope you understand how powerful those are. You should get on them. I mean, it's like we would be talking, and we can work through things together, and then other people say stuff, and you learn so much. It's like this emergent thing happens. It's why you have to add it to your program. You want your program to instantly be valuable? Just do two Zooms a week for 2 hours at a time. We got ours tonight. So anyhow, I'm going to head back to the office. I'm going to shoot some more Build Lab training modules, and go live here in a little bit. Keep living the good life. It's a good time. I hope you're having fun. I'll see you in the next one.